Virgos, what is coming up for you in 2022? The very first thing that I'm seeing, I want to say I'm in January, February, but especially February, this seems to be sort of putting pressure on you. I see you typing a lot. This is going to be about communicating. This is going to be about work. This is going to be about information in, information out. And it feels like you are scripting and really dictating what direction you're going to have your life going in. It also feels like there are eyes on you. So I want to say that February, March, this is a great time for you to really bring your A game to what you're doing. If you run a business, for example, make sure you are presentable. Make sure you are being presented. Make sure you are out there in the eye of the public. If you have a boss, make sure that you're really showing up to work and doing what you need to be doing. So there's sort of an evaluation going on, and that will determine, especially hitting more toward like June and July, how well you're going to be doing later on in the year. Now, for some of you, this may also be hitting in love life or relationships. So if you do find that you're in a relationship and you kind of take the lazy approach, this isn't going to work much longer. And some of you may be evaluating like a lazier partner and seeing whether or not that's something that you want to keep around. So it's all about pulling your weight. There also seems to be process hitting around April where you're being very honest about what it is that you want to be doing, where you've been spending your time in regards to career and work, training and education, even for some of you where you live. Like, I live in a place and I feel like it offers me absolutely nothing. I wonder if I should just pack up and go. You seem to be taking a serious look and this honest approach that may sort of light a fire under you and motivate you to get into what it is that you're really supposed to be doing. So we could say that you're evaluating your life contract in a deeper way than you have in the past. This is also a time, this comes up again in the 7th month, which is going to be July, where you're shedding old programming. So those of you that have been under the boot of capitalism or the patriarchy, right? You're going to be looking more at feminism. You're going to be looking at the divine feminine. You're going to be looking at how to deprogram the damage that's been done to you that has made you feel like you are someone other than yourself, just to fit into that status quo, and shedding that. It seems like you're coming into an intimate relationship. I don't know that I'm looking at sexual intimacy as much as I am looking at emotional, mental intimacy, communication, and exchange. You may be hitting new levels of intimacy than you ever have in the past. And with Virgos, this may require that you're a little less judgmental of the other person. Don't scare them off with your mallet and your judgment. Take it easy. You're going to be learning how to, I want to say, take it easy on somebody else who does bring a lot of value into your life and can support you in a substantial way. And you're going to say, you know what? I can overlook all their craziness and sloppiness, and that's life. And I feel great about that. And I'm going to go ahead and let this person in. And it seems like more toward the end of the year, like around December, that's kind of blooming into this beautiful new garden for you. So we could be looking for some of you at even merging those two worlds. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that love gets really interesting with Virgo this year. I feel like there is a sexual relationship, but I feel like there also has the potential of becoming a long-term partnership as well, because Jupiter is in the 7th, and with Venus retrograde in the 5th, I feel like there could be a lot of contemplation about someone and whether they're worth it or not. And I think that Virgo might decide that they are worth it. So I think it's gonna be an exciting year for Virgo as far as love goes. As far as work goes, though, exactly what Ivy was saying about, like, you have to sort of dot your I's and cross your T's, do everything by the book in your day-to-day. Like, if there's a boss or something, like, you need to make sure that you're following the whatever they want. But also, on the other hand, too, with the nodal axis being in the 3rd house and the North Node in the 9th house, it does feel like, I know you said information coming in and information going out. That's exactly what this would be. With the North Node here, you might be, instead of shallow information, it would be more like you're digging deep into philosophies, or you're digging deep into education, or you're digging deep into new philosophies, maybe even like shakeups on how you felt before. And now it's almost like you have a different philosophy. It's almost like you could be letting go of some of your skills to master other skills. And Mars retrograde in your 10th house, work may get frustrating. It might seem like you can't take action. So you're going to have to reevaluate how strategic you're being, where your power is internally. As far as work goes, it does feel like it's a heavy work year, especially with Saturn in that sixth. It does feel like it pays off though in 2023, 2024, when Saturn moves out of that house for you. But I would say if you're really concentrated on work, that will pay off eventually. I kind of like the love aspect for Virgo. It's about time, Virgo.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. It's about time. Yeah, dive in sometime on this.
That's right.